Heya, this is Sydney, and I am here to talk us through Friday, April 18th, 2025. Friday is Venus's day, and Venus is joining the North Node. Now, this can be some sort of new way forward in terms of our value, relationships, love, our sense of aesthetics or art, right? And Venus has been in this, I want to say, hopefully, playful sextile with Uranus. And Uranus is kind of asking Venus to have breakthroughs and to make some innovative changes and new pathways forward with her Venus story, right? The sextile is friendly. And so it's like making new changes, lots of changes around all of these Venusian stories. We also do have Saturn in a sextile to Uranus as well happening right now. And so I think that there are definitely changes to the foundations of our collective life that are happening. Lots of changes to government. Saturn can be around kind of like our culture, around government foundations. And so we're watching rapid changes. We're watching lots of changes. We don't know if all of these changes are quite good yet. But I think in our personal lives, it's also just inviting us to have new ways of looking at things, looking at the things that we love and that we value and the structures that are around our lives. At 7:12 a.m., the moon is going to enter Capricorn. Now, when the moon enters Capricorn, she gets real serious. She gets down to business. She is about brass tacks. She has a task list that are all, it's very goal oriented, right? There is kind of a sense of, being boundaried, right? A moon in Capricorn isn't necessarily going to have like some sort of emotional outburst. They're probably going to internalize whatever they're feeling. They're like, I'm just going to put on my big girl pants and get it done anyways. We have a quincunx with this moon to Mars and Leo. Which probably doesn't feel very great because, Capricorn is really about structure and Leo is really about creativity and like the I-ness of everything. So I think if we keep a mind on what is creatively creating the structures around us and to make whatever adjustments we need, that this could be okay. However, this can also just be an angry outburst, like pretty sudden, pretty sharp, don't know where that came from. Holy crap. And can also feel pretty passionate in a way that like Capricorn, moon and Capricorn might not be so willing to express. At 8:32 a.m., we have the moon in Cap square that Neptune in Aries. This is at the very, very earliest degree, right? And so there's like I want to say like very anoretic, a kind of impulsive feeling here to do something, but we're also feeling really kind of confused and maybe taken kind of advantage of in some sort of way or lied to. There's like issues with feeling disillusioned around like our goals and our ambitions, perhaps. 9:56 a.m. we have a biquintile to Uranus and Taurus. And so I think that there's something where like the moon now has this ability to really think about the foundations and stability that it's trying to create, that we're trying to create, because we're always trying to create some sort of sense of stability in our life, whether that is like being able to thrive in the chaos or literally just kind of being able to buy a little plot of land and sit on it and feel really safe and secure. I like the biquintile between these two earth signs of the moon and Uranus. It's like a talent and inspiration, a way of being innovative in that moment. 10:50 a.m. we have the moon in Capricorn square Mercury in Aries. Now, this can definitely feel like an argument. There is a push forward, maybe to think in a new way, or to think in some sort of rash way. And moon in Capricorn isn't going to be processing things as quickly as a Mercury in Aries, right? And this could feel spicy. There's definitely an impetus to be kind of pushing forward. And this can also be kind of about being in our own authority, something around trying to find the middleman between what is free and what is responsible. And then at 2:26 p.m., we have the moon semi-sextile Pluto in Aquarius. And I think that this brings some sort of, it's like this emergence, this intensity of feeling is emerging in some sort of way. We're trying to plant some seeds, and we're like having a little bit of anxiety around trying to watch them grow into something. We're like, is it going to do what we need it to do? So it feels kind of unsettled, not fully settled. And I know that this week has been probably a doozy. I record these a week before, but I think that Friday is going to feel like a doozy in general. But we're definitely feeling pushed forward in ways that we may not be so comfortable doing, but we're going to have to do it anyways. We have a lot of cardinality in the sky right now, and we have a more passionate, fiery Mars in Leo. So, all right, I will be back to talk to you about Saturday. Take care. Hey, thank you for listening to today's Astro Weather with me. I'm Sydney. As a reminder, I'm always open to seeing both new and my beloved returning clients. My website is ddastrology.com. That is D as in dog, astrology.com to check me out, and just click the email buttons in order to schedule with me. If you're into a more conversational feel with your podcast and content, I have a podcast called BS Astrology with my fellow Mercurial Mommy Bender, and we put out episodes every Sunday for the week. Just search BS Astrology on YouTube or wherever you enjoy listening to your podcasts, including Spotify, Audible, and more. Have a good day.